Hi, welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm going to paint a new kind of landscape with a glowing magical stone. And so from this reference photo, I am going to choose a replace as used a rock, like a very giant rock instead of this tree, and I make it very glow. So there's a glow effect on the rock, and most of this background I might replicate some. Okay, now let's head over to Ibis Paint X, and I'm going to start the painting. As for the colors, I am going to choose what the grass is about this towards the green and yellows, and then the trees of course is green. Somewhere around here I can still select it, or there's, let me just color pick what's the color for the tree. So the tree is orange towards like red, and then this one purple. Yeah, I can still select like darker tones and desaturated them because they are more towards the mid ground. As for the sky, I might draw some clouds. So let's just do like decorate the clouds a bit, the sky a bit more. Now, okay, so I am going to add folder and bucket tool. I'm going to select blue about here and try not to desaturate too much about here as the base color for the sky. Now I'm going to add a new layer. I'm going to maybe, let's see, make it more cooler towards the purple, and uh, do something very saturated and dark. Like this is like very dark, and I'm going to switch to the airbrush triangle. Okay, about 20%. Let's try and mix some. I think I can go a bit more dark. Maybe increase the opacity a little bit more. Yeah. And kind of build up this sky color here. So color pick, color pick. Pick something very dark. to set the horizon line. Let's do that first. Add new layer. Switch to benefit. Set the ruler, symmetry ruler. Bring this down. Let's go about this much. Oh no, clear. I'm going to select green, something very dark, and about here. Turn off the ruler. Okay, now I need to draw out a bit of shape and boundaries, because okay, the stone is going to be very big about here, and I can draw some lines, okay, towards there. I want some grass over here towards there, and the stone should be here. Wait, go to now, color pick this color, change this to airbrush. I want to color pick this and blend this a bit more. Color pick and blend. Now, now add new layer. Go to the watercolor palette, and I'm going to paint some clouds about here. Full opacity. this edge with, so at layer clipping mask, lower the saturation. I'm going to just add some colors on top, and then some colors across. Okay, and let me merge everything in color pick and lower opacity and blend them up. Oops, lower some more. Color pick, slowly blend the edge. Going to make the outer edges a bit more like have some control the edge a bit, so it's more if look a bit more cloudy. That and let's I try and duplicate this one. I want to oops no the I want to here resize and put the somewhere there and duplicate to something very big. Move the layer big up. This one go somewhere here. And turn off the clouds for a while. And because I'm now going to draw in the rocks, let's go with pen fit. So no, how about I draw in? Okay, I draw in the tree maybe. Or no, I draw in the stone first. Let's go rocks. So I'm going to have to shape the stone with uh with orange. If orange is good, very dark color. So pen fade about 3%. I'm going to have some shape. Let's see, the base should be about here. Yeah. Increase the price size. Start to paint these rocks. Base color for the rocks. Brush. Make a black line, 3 pixel, add layer, clipping mask. So I'm going to shape out these 3D forms. Um, okay, clear. How about I use an airbrush triangle? Follow up escape. Oh no, oh no. A benefit. I'm just going to shape out this. There. And so I need a side plane. layer clipping mask. Bring this below. I'm going to choose the rock texture stone for okay, mid opacity, color pick. This one. So this, bring this up. Shape more closer. Lower opacity. Maybe full opacity. And go up a bit more. This one. I want to select the tree. Pick this tree. Choose choose okay, read towards the red in very dark. Lower the size and I'm going to put in as many trees. Go to benefit, benefit, and going to color everything. This color. Go to this rainforest brush. Okay, I'm going to mix it with orange, which is the best. Bring it up slightly. Um, so they is going to have. Oh, so go back. Add layer clipping mask. Make it very big. I'm going to build up this forest. There. And there. Now bring this up a bit more and draw in the lights. Draw FX, adjust color, HSL to make it a bit more dark. Just a bit more dark is good. Okay. Choose very dark color also and paint. Color pick and I'm going to try and blend a bit. Add layer, go to green, about this this dark green brush. Select airbrush, paint the base color for the foreground. So back to the stone at layer, I am going to select deep and hot. Select this color to yellow, very bright yellow, and draw this magical signs. Go about 5 pixels, about there, something like that. Uh, okay. Eraser, going to make these ends very sharp. Eraser, erase. Filter, I'm going to add a glow. Let's add glow inner. Let's select orange, no, yellow, yeah, more yellow, and okay, and then duplicate filter. Yeah, thing is artistic bloom. Yeah, area, radius, brightness, bring up the brightness a bit more, and okay, go to duplicate, maybe filter, Gaussian blur. Uh, okay, and then let me see. So yes, so I think the glow is very good. I am going to merge everything. So much. Let's add a new layer. Go to the airbrush. Okay, select about yellow color. Set this to add clear, something very bright. Lower the opacity. To just brush some lights around the rocks. There might be some lights here. Add new layer on top of the foreground color. Color pick this foreground color. Select the grass brush. The grass pen. This is a custom pen. Go slightly upwards, and I'm going to start to draw grasses. Let's go to yellow. Let's go to orange. Something saturated. Go back to the greens. Okay, some more green. Towards the yellow, maybe very dark yellow. Increase opacity. And trying to make some darker crust. So there's going to be a mix of colors of the grass, and then gotta pick this color, maybe about yellow, also orange. At layer, I can draw some more trees with the forest brush. Let's go green. Clear. Mm, but I don't want it to block the runes, so I'm going to erase. Go to alpha lock, slightly brighter, and so not alpha lock, layer clipping mask, so make more bright. Maybe make very bright color. Color pick this base color, make it very dark. Now I want to go back to the clouds. I want to now add new layer onto the clouds. Just okay, above new layer above this layer, the gradient layer, the clouds gradient layer. Select the star paint. So color pick this one towards the very bright blue. In slowly. Let me see. 10 pixel is good. Go to the add blend mode, filter Gaussian blur 5%. Go in, duplicate, lower the opacity a bit more, and then merge. Try to lower opacity. Okay, about 43 is good. Now let me see if I need to add some more details. No, I would just need to adjust this 3. Okay, merge the layer. So perspective, just move it a bit to the side. Now I'm going to enable the visibility for the clouds. Yep. And that's pretty much I am almost complete with this artwork. So let's zoom in a little bit. Zoom in and check if there are any other things I can touch up on. I'm quite happy with how this paint art looks like, and I did not need to spend too much time spending on the ideas. Though I do recommend that if you want to really paint really very uh, overall a decent and quite beautiful painting, I'm using some custom brushes that would actually work on, for example, some textures that would actually work on rocks, and brushes that actually can look like grass. Yeah, and this clouds is the watercolor plate from Ibis Paint X. Yes, it still works very well.